Hey guys, Jen here from Crab Penguin Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are planning the August monthly in my bullet journal, and we're gonna do like we did last month, or for this month I should say, and use a kit from my shop. So we're gonna use the Be Kind kit. This is B6 sized. I found that it works really well with the stencils. The bullet journal and the stencils are from Paperage. It is part of a kit. You can't buy the stencils separately. So if you like these stencils, you have to buy the kit. I'm sorry. Maybe one day Paperage will try to sell them separately, but I don't know. So I can't vouch for that because I'm just a girl who bought the kit. Absolutely love it. And you know what? I did not realize it was that. Hold on. I need to reevaluate how I did this. No! It's tearing. Sorry. I need to figure out how so it was more like a dot or so over. I just need to remember how I did it last time, because the last time it worked out kind of flawlessly. So we're trying to duplicate that, only with a different kit. It is already 8 o'clock when I'm filming this. I'm tired. It's been a busy day. I got releases cut or printed and cut, and all the things. So yeah, that's how we're going to be doing this, like so. And we won't be using this for the sidebar. We'll be using this. And I don't remember. I'm gonna have to keep flipping back real quick. Yeah, I did line it up with that. And okay, so I think what I did was, I think I drew this next and then went from there. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's draw this out, and then we will go ahead and put the other stuff down. So this is from a pen pack off Amazon. You can get the bullet journal kit on Amazon too. Both are linked in my Amazon storefront at all times, in case you are wondering. I like the pens that came with the Paperage kit. However, for me, there's a lot more like shadowing and stuff with them versus this. And these don't have as much of that. That's my personal feelings on them. I like them. They're great pens, but for use in here. Now, I've noticed this is getting thicker on this side because obviously stickers and such, so it's making it a little bit harder to draw these. But, you know, that's what happens when you journal. When you use a bullet journal or a planner, it kind of gets thick. But that's also particularly why I prefer discs, is because I can take the pages out and I don't have to do that. But I've honestly enjoyed using this. It has worked really well for my needs. So I may go next year, I may go with another bullet journal like this, another Paperage bullet journal for social media content planning, and then consider what I'm doing for my main planner, because with the penny pages no longer being open, I need to pivot for my daily. I have been looking around. I found something that may be promising on Etsy. I found a shop that has a similar-ish style daily. And I say ish because it's kind of different, but it's got some similarities, so it might work for me. I do have, because I've always done the undated. I have like random weeks from other planners that I've had in the past, some other Penny Pages planners. Before I do that, let me check and make sure this is going to line up the way I want. So, okay. Because I think I had that issue last time. So we're going to line it with the top and go straight down so it lines up. There we go. All right. There's extra weeks in the undated planners because some weeks had, some months have like 5 weeks in a month and others, don't. So there's enough extras in there that I've pulled out of a lot of my old planners so that I could be able to use it for a little bit longer. But so I may have enough to kind of like create another planner for, what? I don't know if I want to use yellow. Let's use the green. Honestly, yellow has its places, but it's not my favorite color at all. Never has been, never will be. It has its place. It's good for some things. Obviously, in this, it's needed, but it is not my favorite color. All right. These are stickers that are actually from the Paperage kit. We're going to use these days and the month sticker here. I do believe I start my month on Sunday. Yeah. I always start the month on Sunday, but the week's on Monday. It just works for me that way. And you get 2 of these sheets in the kit. Obviously, there's not enough for the whole year. Well, there is if you're only doing it like I am doing monthlies, because there's 8 on a sheet and 2 sheets. But if you're using these in the weekly, you won't have enough for the full year, and that's okay. But I'll have enough for the monthlies. But, because I'm a shop, I can make my own. And I do have days of the week scripts anyways in my shop. But yeah, I posted a little while ago the new releases. I have 4 like mini collections. One of them is just a quote sheet. The others are, this is what I want. The others are, I'm going to cut the star off because I don't need it. And there are 31 days in August. Therefore, I need all of them. August starts on a Saturday, ends on a Monday, but we're going to have 2 spaces that go beyond here. What I'll probably do is put them up here. So that way they have a spot. Words. I forgot what I was saying. Releases are up. There's 4 wacky holidays in August that I used to create some limited edition mini collections. I'm enjoying doing the mini collections for different wacky holidays. I think it's a fun thing. So, we've got National Planner Day, which is the 1st. Don't ask me to remember all these dates because there's multiple of them. Let me see if I have my cheat sheet over here, because then I can actually tell you. Yes. August 9th is Book Lovers Day, so I did like a library type collection with a mini kit and a mini journal sheet. But for National Planner Day, I did a mini kit, jumbo deco, regular deco, and some planner quotes. Then there's National S'mores Day on August 10th, but that collection can double for using it on August 30th for National Toasted Marshmallow Day. So I think that's pretty cool. So I did a mini kit, a mini journal sheet, deco, and jumbo deco with the little s'mores. That's really cute, actually. And then for August 26th, it is National Dog Day, and I did a set of dog quotes. And then, of course, I did some other releases. There's some ransom letters and numbers. There's numbers too. Why does something feel off? Maybe I'm okay. No, it's fine. I was looking at my big calendar going, wait, something's not right. And then realizing, duh, I'm planning for August, not July. My calendar is still on July, obviously, because it's still July when I'm planning this. So, but I can see the little mini calendar on the calendar for August to make sure I'm not messing something up entirely. But, yeah, I did some ransom letters. I did some beach quotes. The theme for Planner Squad is beach. I'm not exactly sure why most of the shops didn't go with the theme for their freebies. They were supposed to, but they didn't. Now, I did for my freebies. So if you want some good beach theme freebies, I've got them. And I thought it would be fun to do like some beach quotes to go with it. But the beach quotes are in the shop. They're not, a freebie. So I feel like summary beach quotes, those are in the shop now. Those ones can be foiled. The limited edition dog quotes can't because they have color in them. And the planner quotes can't either because they're colored. But there's definitely some good quotes on those sheets. I love quotes. I love using quotes, which is probably why it made sense for me to start doing like a quote of the day video on my TikTok, which is something I do. Now I don't always use fun quotes. I use a lot of motivational ones on those, but occasionally I pull a random fun one out, and I probably will start to do more random fun ones just simply because oops. I'm running out of a lot of my quote sheets. So I either need to buy some more quote sheets, make some more quote sheets, or just use more of the random stuff that I have that may be a little snarky or, not necessarily motivational, but, I. And then the only other thing I need to really put down on here are, well, you know what? Before I do that, I'm just going to put full boxes on these empty days because why not? It's something to kind of fill in those days a little bit. I should probably do this in such a way that because these are a little bit bigger than the boxes, so I want to make it where it's kind of still centered, if that makes sense. It's easier once you got one down. It's still a little crooked, but you know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm going to leave them. Because not this one. I'm not gonna leave that one. It's funny how with these I can peel it up real easy quickly without tearing the page, but with that I couldn't without tearing it. All right. So now the only thing I need to do is put down my YouTube days, which are Wednesday and Saturday. I'm going to have to do some figuring because I truthfully feel like this may be a little early in the month. I'm going to think about it. That may be a little early in the month to do my monthly. I'd rather it be later, but it may not be too bad. I try to do it more the last week, but I also am trying to keep things in rotation as well. So I'm not going to pen this in right now. I will wait and do that later. But there you go. That's all there is. That is this month, next month, really. And yeah, I'm going to get back on track. I am sorry I didn't post last week at all. I'll explain more of it in my daily video on Saturday. So watch that to get my formal apology and explanation as to why I wasn't on here at all last week. And yeah. Anyways, I'm going to let you go. I'm tired. I'm ready to relax. I'm going to go get this uploaded and then put my feet up because I'm going to be working all day tomorrow. So, and the rest of the weekend, really. So, if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll chat soon. Bye, guys.